Alright, what up guys? Today we're going to be checking out another Fable mod. This one is another Fable Anniversary mod, so again, if you're playing on Fable the Lost Chapters, you are going to need Anniversary specifically for this mod. And today's mod is Weapons Everywhere for Anniversary. And this mod is again about as simple as the name implies. It lets you use weapons anywhere in Fable, and there's only really technically two places I think that don't normally let you use weapons, and that's Bowerstone, including Bowerstone North, and then the Bordello Manor, interestingly enough, is the only other place. But yeah, overall pretty simple mod. It just lets you use weapons in Bowerstone and in the Bordello Manor, as well as inside of the Meares estate, or whatever you call it. Super basic, super simple mod, but also super effective and super useful. So we are just gonna take a look-see here. Two different files here. We've got one that just applies this mod for the normal version of the game, and then we also have the chicken and heroic version. So this one works with heroic mode, which is the harder difficulty setting that is only available on PC. So this one only applies for chicken mode. This one applies for chicken and heroic. So if you wanted heroic mode to be, you know, more challenging and more similar to the original game, you can do it that way as well. I went with this one because why not just have it on both? But yeah, overall pretty simple process. You're going to download the file, and then you're going to take your Wellington game and you're going to drag the Wellington game into the Wellington game. The only thing you're really replacing is the Fable data, so you know, you could also just drag and drop the Fable data into here. Pretty simple. I already did it. You just drag and drop and then select replace all when it prompts you, and that should be literally everything you have to do to install that, and it should just be ready to go. And I think this mod actually mentions that you don't need to launch the modded game in order for this one to work, but whenever I'm using mods, I just launch modded game anyway. It kind of doesn't really make a difference, except for the fact that some mods only work if you use this method, so there's honestly no reason not to select launch modded game, because, you know, it has a higher chance of working this way. There's almost no reason not to select that, unless you're just not even playing a modded game. So anyways, select launch modded game just in case, but the instructions tell you don't need to, and you should be good to go. Alright, so here we are, and first things first, we're here in Bowerstone, and as you can see, we definitely have our weapons on us. I should have mentioned this earlier, but this not only allows you to use your melee and ranged weapons in towns, but it also allows you to use your spells. I kind of forgot about that. This not only lets you use your weapons anywhere, but it also lets you use your spells anywhere. Now, he also doesn't mention this, but I don't think this actually works for Bargate Prison, so I don't think this allows you to use spells in Bargate Prison, but I also don't know. It could be the case that you can, so definitely worth trying out. I'm not going to do it in this video just because I'm not like set up for that. But yeah, you can take your weapons out in Bowerstone now, which means you can actually just massacre the entire town. You could take all the properties, buy all the properties, which is a lot more difficult to do without this mod, since, yeah, I think without this mod, you have to actually lure everybody out of town in order to kill them to steal their houses. But actually, one of the craziest things about this mod is not only just the fact that you can take your weapons out in Bowerstone, but it actually opens up an even easier way of getting into Bowerstone North. So what you can actually do is, instead of doing the trophy glitch to sort of move this guy out of the way, since you have weapons now, you can actually just kill this guy. And once he's dead, he doesn't come back. So you kind of just do this, and it's going to be a lot easier if you have money, because you're going to be getting in trouble for this constantly. So you're going to have to be paying for your assault between shots unless you can kill him in one hit. But essentially you just keep doing this over and over again until he's dead. There we go. So yeah, now that this guy's dead, we can just walk in and out of Bowerstone North whenever we want. And that guy does not come back, so that's just a permanent change. And then of course, yeah, Bowerstone North too, we can have our weapons out. So again, similar to Bowerstone South, it's normally super convoluted to try to buy all the property in Bowerstone North, and this makes it actually possible, and honestly pretty easy too. Which I don't know if you guys knew this actually, but I'm pretty sure Bowerstone North actually has the most expensive houses in the game. This house right here is $94,000. Yeah, it's a $94,000 house, dude. It's crazy. So yeah, for real estate reasons, this is pretty cool. For getting into Bowerstone North early, this is pretty cool. But just in general, not having the restriction in Bowerstone, which I always felt was pretty lame. It seemed like a budget way to deal with a problem that we don't even know exists. Like, I still don't even understand what exactly the problem is with having, I suppose that's the problem, is that you can get into Bowerstone North if you let them have weapons. I have a feeling that's kind of the only reason, but it could just be for like random lore related reasons too, but it kind of doesn't make sense that there's just this one town that confiscates your weapons, right? But anyways, I want to go check out the Bordello Manor, so we're gonna go run over there real quick and see what they've got in store for us. Yeah, anyways, you can see shops out. I think we're pretty much stuck with just being able to kill people, but I don't even think you can kill people in here. What if it even lets you kill the guards, honestly? For some reason, I wouldn't be surprised if it just straight up didn't let me kill the guards either. Oh, it does let you. Okay. See, the thing is, you can't actually kill anybody important in the Bordello Manor, so that kind of is what it is. You kill the innkeeper, though. You just can't kill any of their prostitutes, which is kind of an interesting one, I have to admit. You can kill the patrons, you just can't kill any of the fucking hookers. And same goes for kids in Bowerstone. You can't kill any of the kids in Bowerstone either. With Aeon Edition and Redux, though, I'm pretty sure you could, so that was cool, but that's like a completely separate mod you gotta get. It's still nice to be able to have your weapons where you normally weren't supposed to be able to have them, so it's cool either way. That's actually it for this one. There's not a whole lot to this mod other than you're able to use your weapons where you shouldn't be able to use your weapons, and I feel like I've clearly demonstrated that in full at this point. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoy this mod. Definitely suggest it. It's a pretty cool one. It's simple, but it's very effective. It does exactly what you'd expect it to do. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like. I definitely find that useful. And make sure you're subscribed to stay tuned for more of this Fable mod content. And of course, other gaming content as well. But anyways, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.